was just driving on, regular roads, stop and go traffic, and I was sitting at a red light, plenty of room in front of myself, had the music up a little too loud, and all of a sudden I just got slammed into the back of. We actually chose a big chain. We're very familiar with it in our community. They had a reputable body shop, had dealings with them, purchased cars from them. We really thought we were in the best hands by going to a body shop like that.
When she went to get it picked up, there were obvious things that she could notice where something just was amiss.
As soon as I got in the car, I started to drive off, and I heard like a terrible scraping noise. And the car didn't feel right. My husband, as soon as he saw the vehicle, he said, you can see the cracks, in the side of the quarter panel where it doesn't look like it's attached properly. My father-in-law pulled into the neighborhood behind us and he said, hey, did you notice your brake lights aren't working? That was the moment that really scared us. That was the moment that it kind of hit, hey, if they missed something like the brake lights, what else was missed? What else went wrong in the car that we don't even know about, that we can't see?
She brought it back several times. It finally got to the point where they were completely dismissive of it and just wouldn't proceed any further to help her get a resolution.
Triangle Collision has been so wonderful. From the very first time that we walked in the door and met with April up front and Clint, we felt like we were taken care of. We felt like we were listened to. Very straightforward, very honest. He was able to pull a little piece of trim off and show me work that should have been done. He made me feel so comfortable. Kind of the first person who sat down and said, hey, listen, you got some real problems with the car.
She found us through a recommendation of a friend and came into our shop. We took a look at what she had, and what we uncovered was shocking. There were several areas where there were no spot welds. They used a panel bonding adhesive. People use panel bond for one reason. It's a very quick, get it out the door approach.
The safety was the biggest part. I have a 4 and a 6-year-old daughter, and so they sit in the back seat. That's where they sit. And it is the most terrifying thing to think of putting your child in a car, that had all of these structural problems and all of these issues, to the point where if someone else hit me, is the car just going to crumple? And what is going to be the point of impact? It's going to be the back seat.
What's of greatest concern to me is when the vehicle doesn't have visible flaws, but beneath all that, there are legitimate structural issues with the repair. And we have people riding around in vehicles that they assume because everything looks good on the outside that it's a safe repair. And I'll tell you that simply isn't always the case. There are real people driving these cars. These are people who have kids. These are moms, dads. When the only thing that you're focused on is the numbers, you lose sight of everything else.
If this ever happens again, I would really want somebody like Triangle Collision who actually can explain what's going on with my car, and I feel like I'm being taken care of. And to be honest, somebody that actually it feels like they care about you, because when you have something like this happen, that's what you need. There has been no question since we first brought the car here, 100%, I feel like if Clint had done the work in the first place, he would have done it right.